Well, hello my friends and welcome to Open Studio ID. I'm Vlad Duchev, and today's episode is about easel, a new easel that hit the market, which I was asked to do a review about. So this easel is right here in this bag, and it's called LederEasel. I think letter comes from the last name of the owner and designer of this easel. Add letter, if I'm pronouncing right. Please forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm really bad at names. And inside this bag, this heavy-duty bag, is actually a new easel that we're going to look and give the review. All right, look inside, look in details, materials, how it's made, any modifications, and how easy to use. All right, so let's dive in. We're not gonna dive in the bag, we're gonna open the bag. So let's get started.
Here we go!
All right, as I said, LederEasel inside this bag. Ed sent me this easel about 6 months ago. I had a chance to try it out, paint on it, actually wipe everything so it looks like new. I met with Ed in Easton this summer. I had a chance to talk to him, address some minor issues. I cannot even, to call them issues, just my recommendation. So let's open the bag and see what is inside this bag. So when you open this bag, which is very compact, very heavy duty material, you can throw it in your car and it's just compact and convenient to have something in your bag, that you can use as your major or main easel or as a secondary easel. So I like the fact that the actual easel inside the bag. All right, so good job, Ed, on this. So when you open the bag, you see two pieces inside. One is actually a pallet holder, and we'll talk about this, and another one is the canvas holder or upright holder. All right, that's a two main pieces. Also, you will find description, how to assemble it. This is actually the first time I see the instruction, actually, how to assemble it. Wow, it's true. So, Ed, good job. And also shoulder strap and a bunch of rubber rings for your easel. And I'll show you how to use it. Also, it has a, I didn't realize it has a bag, pocket here. It's a really good bag. All right, so this is the bag. All right, so let's look at the pieces. So the first piece that I would like to address is the upright holder or canvas holder. Comes with two pieces, strapped with Velcro like this, very easy to remove. Then you have two pieces, and you'll say like, oh, why it's two pieces? Well, because it's compact in the back, so you need to assemble it. How to assemble it? Very easy. You just look for this piece and this piece. And this piece has the hole right here, as you can see right there. And this piece has a spring-loaded pin. So all you have to do, just put this like this, press the pin and slide it inside until it's clicked. And when it clicked, this thing is solid. And by the way, the first time was when I opened the box, when he sent it to me. I look at this like metal, and this is kind of heavy. But guess what? When I was testing it in Easton, and it was pretty windy day, I was like, wow, this is the solid piece. This is just, it's hold the canvas, it's not moving, not shaking. It's just solid piece, so well done. I also asked him if he's planning on doing this in aluminum. Maybe this is a good idea, just have a lighter thing, but this is not really heavy. But it's holds. It just, it's just really solid piece. Now, it has two pieces right here and right here. One is upper holder, one is lower holder. The plate is right in the middle. So what this plate is, it was a hole inside. This is your ball head tripod plate. So all you have to do is just take your plate right here. Why it's not attached? Because I was using actually a bigger plate for because I was painting bigger canvases on this. So all I have to do is just screw it. There's threaded hole. That's it. So you attach your ball head on the back, and that's it. It's ready to be installed on the on your tripod. So let's install it. Let's install it this way. Just tie that. That's it. Now let me take one of these holders, and I will show you the beauty of this thing. Let me unscrew it, which is a very long screw like this, which I really like. You're not gonna lose it. So this is the beauty of this this piece. First of all, it's oak, looks like oak, square, and here's the canvas actual holders, and you can, as you can see, it has two knobs. So when you unscrew this knob a little bit, the hooks actually moving. So basically you can adjust whatever canvas you're using. All right, now you're talking, right? So if you using canvas like stretch canvas, like 3/4 or 7/8, this is what it will take. It's not going to take the more than an inch or 7/8 actually measure. Will be nice to have maybe additional for bigger, for like, you know, wrap kind of like 1 inch. But keep in mind, no more than 7/8. But this is the beauty. You didn't have to, like in my day tripper, if I use gator board, I have to actually put the pins inside my gator board, just squeeze them. With this, all I have to do just adjust the length, the thickness of my canvas, and that's it. And it's very easy. And it just tight, and that's all. Also, the beauty of this, so when you actually put it back, and it's good because you cannot put it wrong way. All right, anyway, so when it's like this, you cannot really twist the holders because they goes against the hooks, right? In order to put them in horizontal position or vertical or horizontal position, perpendicular position, you have to unscrew let me show you. You have to unscrew this knob, which is very solid, easy to unscrew, and then you have to push it back, completely back, twist, and then tie it back. And when you're tightening it back, it's not moving, so you can't really push it down. It's moving a little bit. It has some, you know, tolerance, but you cannot really push it or twist it. So when you put your canvas, it's not doing this. All right. So basically, this is it. Same with upper holder. You have to push it back, twist, and then pull it back. So now let's put. I have one of the canvas. This is like 1/8 Centurion. Just prime it for my nocturne. So right now it's not going in because I just push them completely in, the hooks. All you have to do is just unscrew it, push it, push it, push it back, and tight. And do same thing with, and it's actually holding really good. Same thing with this. Unscrew it, push it up, put the holder, push it back, this hook back, push this hook back, tight. That's it. It's not going anywhere. And then tie this, and look at this. It's a solid piece, one solid piece. All right. I just love it. If I want to use, for example, if I'm using gator board, which is thicker than this canvas, all I have to do is let me show you. It's very easy to do. So this is a gator board. That's one of my paintings. So this is a gator board. It's, I don't know what's the size, something, but it's thicker than, if you look, it's much thicker than regular canvas. So all I have to do is just unscrew, push it up, put it in, push it back and tight, push it back and tight, and then do the same thing with upper holder. So unscrew, unscrew, push it up, push it out, if you can, whatever, I can call it push it up. Push it in, tight, and then tie this, and that's it. Solid, very solid. It's not moving, look at this, it's not moving. This thing moving because I didn't tie it well, but that's the upright holder. The size that you can paint is minimum, probably 5 by 7. You can paint 5 by 7. I was painting actually 6 by 8, but this side I think you can paint easy 24 inches. So you 24 by 36 or 24 by 24, very easy, or 24 by 12 in vertical position, easy. All right, so only one thing that I address, and I already addressed this talking and speaking with Ed. Let me actually, it's a little bit twisted, so let me fix that. The only thing is those hooks, if you can see those hooks that actually hold the canvas, and look at this, it just holds solid. The only thing, these are actually 1/4 inch. I think it's a 1/4 inch. Maybe not, maybe smaller. I think it's 1/4 inch. So when you paint, I was actually working on 6 by 8, and then when I put it in my frame, I didn't have, actually had a space not covered by brush, by oil, because I think it's just a little bit too big. So I would love to have this like half of it, just half of it. I just, you know, take half of it out. Other than that, solid piece. I just love this upright holder. It's just becoming my favorite thing because it's solid. You know, it's very solid and it's hold well. And the only thing is this. So I didn't cut it because I want to show you. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take to my workshop, and I'm going to basically file half of this, so I can easily put it and don't, you know, forget about, you know, remembering that I have to get really close with my brush to these things. Okay. Other than that, it's a solid rubber ring right here. So it's when it's clicked, when it goes, you know, inside, it's against the rubber ring, so it's not moving, not wobbling. So the holder is solid. I would give, you know, from 10, I would give 10. Now, another thing is when I received this and I was looking first time, I was like, oh, this is like too big, those, you know, pieces. But look how beautiful. Look, it's actually laying against this brick. And that's why it's so solid. That's why it's not moving, because it's, you know, sits against those oak bricks, whatever you call them. So well done, Ed, well designed. I just love this piece. Another thing that I would really like, but again, I'm really picky right now. I would love to have this piece, at least several locations, or if I can move this right here, or even right here, for example, if I want to do like this, right, on my, so right now I have to do this, and I have to move my palette below because this is sticking out. If I can, of course I can raise it up and have it higher. It will be really nice to move whole thing right here and install this like here. But again, this is a picky. All right. So next piece is actual palette holder. So it's not easel, it's palette holder. Again, it is wrapped with two of this Velcro, and it comes 3 pieces. One is actually, I call it the hugger, the leg hugger, because it looks like a hugger. Look at that. But it's really solid. And then 2 rods, just 2 metal rods. So how it works, very easy. And the beauty of this is, look at this. I just love this. I just love that. So hugger on the left, the hugger on the right, and you have a channel right here. And you can unscrew it, and you can move it any size you want, or shifting to the right or to the left, whatever. I'm gonna put them together because I'm gonna show you on my tripod. So basically it's two huggers like this, and what you do, you just slide them inside right here, inside the leg, and they really hug the legs. I love it because look, it's not even I'm moving like this, but it's not falling down because it's actually hugging the leg and goes against this side. So when you put it like this, it's not moving. And then you have two rods. You just insert right here and insert another one in a hole. So basically you have two holes here, and you just slide the rods inside, and the rods or holes are drilled with the angle, like slope a little bit. So when you put it on your legs on your tripod, it's actually, you know, pretty horizontal. All right, so this is how it works. Like, you just put it inside. If you want to lower, all you have to do is just unscrew this, move it, and move it down, or, you know, move it up, whatever you want. Like, I'm really down, you probably didn't see it. So that's the reason I want it up right here so you can see it. Now you may say, okay, it's nice upright holder or easel, canvas holder. It's nice leg hugger or palette holder, but where to mix the colors? Oh, that's the reason I'm calling this as a holder, so like palette holder and canvas holder. But this is actually the beauty, because you can put anything you want on these rods. So for example, if you're using boxes like this, you all knows what this box is. It's just, you know, sealed box. You can put anything. Mine is clean actually. You can put acrylic, you can put oil, whatever you want inside, seal it, put it in the refrigerator to make sure it's not drying fast. Now, I can have this, you know, with all my colors ready to go, and all I have to do is just put my canvas holder, put this on top, and voila, I can paint. All right. Tell me that this is not good. I love it. All right. You say, well, I don't use it. I use just a palette. Oh, you use palette. Do you use palette something like this for acrylic? Not a problem. You just put it right here, and you can paint right on top of this. All right. You use vinyl, something like this. What I use right here, not a problem. You just put it right here. You just mix and work on this. Right. Very easy. We can go even crazy. You can use one of my easel, and you can put it right here and use it and paint it. So basically, you can go even more crazy. You have a day tripper, and you lost, the hooks or something, or you don't like how it hangs on the legs because it's angled and sometimes it's falling. Not a problem. Just put here a day tripper right here and paint. Look at this. You can open it, and it's just solid. It's very solid. I just love this. I think it's well designed. I spoke with Ed and I said it would be nice to have maybe something here attached, but at the same time, if you attach something like palette, then you're losing that ability to put it in the bag and put it in the car. We're talking about modification right now. So you can attach palette like this. If it's plywood or something, you can basically screw it, remove this, and you can have palette attached. But this will be one piece like this. You can keep it in the car, so you just put it right here and just ready to paint. That's possibility. What else you can do? You can, this is a wood again. You can put a screw. Our normal modification, put the brush cleaner. That's easy because that's a wood. You can definitely attach. But I think the idea of this and rods, or this is wood, you can attach anything right here, is just solid. And ability to move the huggers or the hooks to any size is solid as well. The only one thing, there's probably a solution or answer to this. I'm not sure why this hooks are too long right here. I will make it smaller so you can get them too close. I know why, because you cannot get closer than this. So if you put it inside, it's already very close. I mean, you can maybe move up a little bit, but this is really good. And I like the idea that they really hot. So when I put it on my legs, it's really solid. I just love it. I think this is just really good design. All right. So we have upright holder, the canvas holder, which is beautiful design, well made. I'm not sure where it's made, in the United States or in China. I'm not sure. I will ask this question, but it's well made. It looks like made in the manufacturer. It's not handmade. If I like from any angles, when I look, I already I test it and look for any flows. I didn't see anything. And this same thing. It's just beautifully made, the pallet holder. Also, he has a lot of options. Something like this. You remember the idea of having this with the ball head. I had this idea for my day tripper adjustment. Well, he had the same idea, but for options, accessories, not options, the accessories. So this is the accessory. It's basically 2 rings, 2 holders, and you can drop your brush cleaner here inside. You can attach the brush holder with a hole right here, so you can put the brush inside, and all this can be attached with this clamp to one of your leg of your not your leg, but tripod leg, and then adjust it with a ball head. Adjust the angle for this. So this is really good. I like this a lot. So this is one of the accessories you can get from his website, and I'll put his URL, his link to his website in description. Also, it comes with the accessories comes with in the box with description or how to assemble these things, which is really cool. You won't get this with any easels, I think. So anyway, this will conclude review of Letter. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. LederEasel. All right. The holder, pallet holder, which is easy to put back. So just put this rod against the huggers. Then use these 2 Velcro straps, which is very fast to put it back. Literally, it's 15 seconds. So this is one. It goes into the bag if you're traveling. And then we have the canvas holder, which is, I like those knobs, are very comfy to screw and unscrew. So you just unscrew this, check the painting. What you have to do, just keep in mind, you have to unscrew it a little bit more, move it up, turn it, so you're moving it up and turning against the hooks, and then slide them somewhere in the middle, and then turn lock it with those beautiful locks. Then do the same thing right here, unscrew, push it back a little bit more, turn it like this against, and push it up somewhere in the middle and lock it, and then push this pin right here and pull it back, and voila, you have 2 pieces which you can tie it or secure with same Velcro strap. which is very easy, working absolutely fine. Here's your holder, canvas holder. Put it in the bag. Lock the bag, throw in the car, and you're ready to go. All right, so my review, my conclusion. So from design standpoint, I would give 10. You know what? There are some small, tiny flaws, but it's well designed, I think. From materials, 10. From manufacturing, the craftsmanship, definitely 10. And modification, you didn't have to modify anything, all right? Except just maybe I will be filing those crooks, that's it. But it's just minor. I'm just picky. And ease of use is, I showed you the ease of use. You can put any palettes on it. You can use up to 24 inches canvases too, and it's just compact. So you literally assemble it and unassemble literally. I would say less than a minute. So it can be better than that. So I would give Ed really good job. I was skeptical when I received this because of metal, because it's big, but everything makes sense when I was using it, painting it, and just twisting it and see, like, let me see any problems. I didn't see any problems. The only thing is if you can move that plate, so it's at least 3 places too, that will be really nice addition to have. All right. Other than that, I would give 10. So Ed, really good job. Now, if you ask me how much it cost, I don't know right now. I think when we met in Easton, I think it was around or 160 or 180, but it's easily can go to like 240, 250. So check his website. If he's selling under $180, just get it, because, and again, I'm not on I'm not on payroll. I'm not on any commissions. I'm just doing a review because I was using it, and the only benefits that I'm getting, free easel that I got, and my review, I already got it, so I can say, oh, this is not real, this is not good. I can keep it. So by keeping it, I'm giving 10 because it's a really nice design and everything, all the categories. So add one more time, really good job, guys. I recommend, if you're in the market for easel or palette holder and canvas holder, I would recommend, and it's available. I think you can contact him and ask if it's available or not available. I'm not sure right now as of today. All right, other than that, this will conclude our review of LederEasel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Here's the image of me and at Easton. This is the guy who designed this easel, and he's trying hard to move this easel on the market. So I highly recommend, guys. All right. So if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, and stay tuned for new episodes. And if you already subscribed, thank you very much, and stay tuned. I will see you next time.